and they can all run. They are great on space, they catch the ball well, they're also able to protect. They don't have the big pounding back right now, but we have the fast back that can make a guy miss and take the distance. I like those guys. All four of those guys are competing their hind parts out. Each snap in practice is a snap that's at its highest level. The receiver position outside is where we have the most talent. Lance Lewis is returning all conference. On a lot of watch lists right now. Let me call the name one. Andrew Boldheimer, Mike Price, Joe Womack, Dayon Arrington. Inside, where we lost one guy that we can't replace, and the Cowboys, Jerry Jones seems like the smartest guy in the world. Give it up for him. Jerry Jones seemed very smart to have drafted that boy. We could have told that. He could have asked us about him, right? We'll try it again. He could have asked us about him, right? Yeah. Right, I'm getting ready for my team meeting, so y'all help me. But we have two guys in the position Dwayne played. Justin Jones, the young man that caught the pass versus Tulsa, done a great job maturing and getting bigger. He's 6'8", he's 265, 268 right now, can run, he's doing well. And a young man you need to keep an eye on from Vanceboro, West Craven High School, Justin Harding. He's another young man. We also moved Torian Richardson to that position, a redshirt freshman that's really come on too. So we got three guys in that position there. At the other inside position, Michael Bowman, who will miss the first game. Also Danny Webster from Havelock, another freshman. Y'all will like him. And then a little number 17, whose number is 9 digits less, Derek Harris. He's doing a great job and had a great spring. So nobody's wearing 17 this year. Just get out right now. Nobody wearing that number this year. Not this year. And then I came and asked for it. I go, nope. He said, but. I said, but nope. One thing about being a head coach, I can decide what numbers they wear. 17, no, I might wear it. But you're not wearing it. He understood. But I feel good about that group there, and our offense is doing a great job. And Lincoln is doing a good job, and the coaches and Brian, those guys on defense doing a great job. Special teams, Michael Balboa returns, our kicker. He's had a good fall camp. Ben Ryan, our punter, is back. Will Smith, our snapper, is back. With upgraded talent, it also means upgrading special teams. And that's what's happened. So that's our team. We start somebody asked as I'm walking a lot. And if you blow at me, don't get mad because I'm tired, you know. But, so I just put the cane up. I'll give victory sign. And somebody asked, was I ready for the games yet? No, not yet. I'm not ready yet. We got to practice a little bit more, you know. And what I'm trying to teach them, and I'm writing it down now for questions, I ask questions. But what I'm trying to emphasize to them is the process. And enjoying the process. And somebody asked today, what do you mean by that? Process is the mental preparation that it takes. That means film, walk through, study in the classroom right now, the weightlifting, the mental preparation in the summer of getting up when it's hot, going through that. Right now we got 2 days tomorrow. All that's the mental part. The physical part, the actual practice, the weightlifting with Jeff, the running in between practices, the sprints after practice we're doing, the physical part of it. That's the process. I'm trying to get our guys right now and our team to enjoy that part of the process. That's been very big for us, and I'm trying to make sure we understand that part. You practice how you play, and you will play how you practice. We start off with a tough one. South Carolina's they have a great football team. They're picked to win their division, which means they go to Atlanta, which is where the championship game will be held. The last 5 national champions have come out of the SEC. So they got a chance. They got a really good football team. They just reinstated the quarterback, which is good. They got a really fine running back, a really good receiver, do a good job. Looking forward to going to Charlotte in a couple of weeks and getting after them. They have a great football team. Looking forward to that. And they got a real nice ball team. And then we have our games here in Gotti Federal. I can't think about that yet. I just want to make a good team meet tonight. And practice at 8:45 tomorrow. And I think I got media between then, but I'm just taking things one day at a time right now. And when the game comes around, I promise you, I'll be ready to go. My physical therapist, when I first started rehabbing and recovery, a lot of you have done that. I'm the only one who's had rehab recovery. He said, give me, and Coach Holland was the same thing. I'm still mad at him. We decided to get a hip replacement at the same time. He went ahead of me. We had the same physical therapist. But Kevin told me, pick out something that will motivate you in rehab. I thought about it for maybe 2 seconds. I said, getting back well enough to chase the officials. Like this, little dangling carrot. That's all I'm gonna do. And I told him last week we had some, and I was waiting on him in the hallway like this. He'll come in and I go, get ready. I had my cane with me. I said, this cane is not for walking. But to get out and get you on the limit. But I'm excited about being back. The enthusiasm has not changed. I'm home, we're home. I promise you we're going to do it the right way. We're going to work them hard. We're going to make sure, I'm going to make sure I do my part in not just raising football players, but raising young men, husbands, fathers that you'll be proud of. I take a lot of pride in this university. I take a lot of pride in the city of Greenville. I take a lot of pride in Eastern North Carolina. I was asked at the media day, conference media day that Dominique and I attended, what does East Carolina mean to you? It took me about 2 seconds, really less than that, but I wanted to pause so I wouldn't stutter. It means pride, tradition, passion, facing adversity, overcoming adversity. That's what this place means to me. That's what Greenville means to me. That's what Eastern North Carolina means to me. In a nutshell, that's what we are. And at night, tonight, as a part of my lesson, teaching them, I'm teaching them a part, because I talked to them and told them, but my teaching background has come out now. And I'm teaching them also that. So they understand it, and they relish it, and they grasp it. And they put it right in here, and right in here, and keep it there. I'm going to keep repeating it to them until it's ingrained in them. Until they can repeat what I'm going to say, and before I finish it. That's how I learn, the old-fashioned way. Number one, we're going to work. I said, okay, Coach, what's number two? We're going to work. What's number three? We're going to do what? Work. Yeah, good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The schedule is tight, but we'll take a few questions. Anybody have a question?
Yes.
Coach, you have a tremendous responsibility to the university, to Coach Holland, to your coaches, to players, to us fans. How do you handle that?
It goes back to how I was raised. I was blessed to have a great mother and a great father. They were educators. They worked hard. They taught me how to work hard. They taught me how to respect everyone. They taught me two things. One, when you tell somebody you do something, to do it. And it taught me just always do your best. Be proud of who you are and what you are. Be proud of who you are and what you are. And if you do that and work hard and never let anybody outwork you, you might try to, but you're not. And everything will be okay. I realize, and I love it. Some people are scared of the challenge. I'm not. I love the challenge. I know I have a lot of people depending on me. family, Pirate Nation. I understand that. I enjoy that. I relish it. I'm grasping it. It's not a burden to me. It's a joy to me. I'm blessed to be able to do something I love doing. I love the coaching and teaching and coaching, and everything that comes with it. And that's what I do. Great question. This is a good class. Yes.
I was just going to say you really look great. The only problem is going to be this year we're going to have trouble trying to figure out which one's the coach on the field when we look at all of your shape.
You know, somebody said the other day they thought I was, which is a compliment, was one of our GAs. I'm going, okay, I'm getting some, that's a good compliment. You know? But I appreciate that. You know, I'm working hard. I still have a long way to go. I'm not there yet, as you know. The recovery goes on for a while. The rehab is continuous, and I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna walk every day. I watch what I eat every day. I'm not gonna fail. My brother told me something one day. I was riding in at the beginning of this deal, and I was talking to him on the phone. And I was complaining about not able to have a hamburger or not able to eat this, and I needed some cheese with my wine. Wow. He listened to me for about 5 minutes. And then he said one thing. He says, you have no choice. So I walk in the middle of the day for a reason, to make sure I get out and get it done. And I have a lot of people depending on me, that question you asked me, and I have no choice. I love it. I love doing it.
Coach, last year when I introduced you, I told about a vivid memory I had of you making a tackle at the 2-yard line at a game with NC State. Can you give us your version of what happened? Because you certainly scared me to death.
Yeah. It was our first start, my first start here in East Carolina. I was a puppy, like a little deer fawn that jumps out of my yard all the time. I had a dodge with my car going home. A pretty little deer. I was like that, just hopping. And matter of fact, all of us were. We were just young. And Johnny Evans had tore us up that day. We were ahead 28 to 23. Good guys. And we thought the game was over. And we go into the locker room and they put too much seconds on the clock. We had to come back out. And I was just fortunate to be in the right place and made a tackle to help us win the game. And it was a good way to start, my first start, you know. Just in the right place at the right time and help the Pirates win. So I'm thankful for that.
Right place, right time.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
Coach, you've done a tremendous job here, and we all recognize it in Greenville, North Carolina. And I've recognized reading the News Observer really lately, which has been the Chapel Hill and all that newspaper. They had a great article last week in the newspaper about you, which was fantastic about your walking. And then a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Tudor, Carlton Tudor, had you ranked as the top 5 defensive backs in East Carolina history. So what have you done to get the center of North Carolina to put the image back on East Carolina again?
That's a good question. I didn't know that. I appreciate that. I knew I did some interviews for him, but I didn't know that. Thank you for number one. I make sure I tell people, and if I didn't mean it, y'all would pick it up. When I say this is not a stepping stone for me, I mean that. When I sell the university, the city of Greenville, East North Carolina, I'm from here. I don't have to think about what I have to say, you know. You can tell if that was like, okay, here's what East Carolina means to me, A, B, C, D, E, you know, or here's what Greenville has done for me, A, B, C, D. I'm really myself when I talk to them because I feel at home here. When I represent Coach Holland, call me and ask me, hire me. I know I work for a guy who takes a lot of